I'm a Michigan constitutional crusader, rising up when the world goes cold. No badge can bring me, no chains can take me. Truth in my veins, a fire and bold. Fire and bold.
So yeah, I'm gonna drive around this town a little bit more, and then we'll head out towards Three Rivers and see what kind of devastation is there. Looks like the power is out for a lot of the town, but then some of it still has power. Hey, puppy. It doesn't look like there's any damage over this end of town. It's going through down there where it smashed that vehicle. Oh, looks like it got two vehicles actually. So there's another car right in front of that truck that looks like it's under the tree too. See if I can zoom in on it for you guys. You can just barely see the front of the smashed SUV, the red SUV, but there's a car in front of it that looks like it's also smashed. Hello, our guy. Yes, we're back. I don't know why it cut out on me. I think it's because what I said about the fake news. Because it was right after that it cut out. So I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'll stop being mean to the fake news and just call them what they are, fake news. I won't use my potty mouth. The tube gets angry. Bend down there. Yeah, I think we'll take off out of this town and go to the next one. See what we can see out in Three Rivers. Look at all these sugar maple trees they got tapped in this town. Wonder how many of those beautiful sugar maples got ripped down by the storm. All through the town they got bags on these sugar maples that are tapped. So this is probably Channel 4 guy right here. I won't tell you what I think of Channel 4. Other than they like to lie. Let's see if that gets it shut off. Because that's a fact. I could pull up a whole bunch of news stories that are full of lies. That's evidence-based, what that is. There's a little chunk of tree up against that house right there. Got all kinds of news companies out here right now. Alright. So we'll come back to this. I'll roll up that window now that my passenger seat's soaking wet. Okay guys, so like I was saying, I'm driving back to Union. I'm not sure, but that looks like tornado damage there, and I'm still 4.5 miles away or so from Union, and they have a road closed sign on this road. Looks like there's a bunch of trees down, maybe power lines down over here, so we're gonna go check that out. I'm going to pause this till I get up there because I don't have the tripod set up anymore. Okay guys, so there was a sheriff's deputy blocking off one of the roads so I couldn't get to it. But right through here, some of these houses are damaged. Look at all the trees that are ripped apart over here. Both sides of this road too. I mean, you got trees just destroyed everywhere. Piles of trees everywhere. They're back there cutting down trees and fixing power lines right now. Got a bunch of trees on houses. That's a big tree. It looks like it's like somebody just snapped it off, the way it looks. It's bent and then snapped. And now you got all these high winds gonna rip these tarps back off of these houses that are covering their roofs. Oh, this is a nightmare scenario for these people. Most of the roof's peeled off of that barn style building there. Got a whole bunch of bottled water up here by the post boxes. These people have no power, so they can't get at their water. See back there, all the trees snapped off. That was a big dump truck. Alright. So yeah, all these workers are back in there trimming on all those fallen trees so they can get the power restored. I'll show you the road that they're not letting anybody down. Yeah, I see vehicles down there. I wonder if maybe he'll let me go part way down. Looks like they removed the road close sign, so I don't know. But I guess this is the part where the most devastation is. It's over here. Let's zoom in on it. Everything's destroyed over there. So yeah, that's the part I didn't get to see. I didn't know it was there. So we're gonna have to see if maybe we can get down there, or at least part way down there, so we can get a better visual. I don't know, I'll ask the deputy. I'm gonna pause this while I talk to the deputy. I don't want to have a camera in his face. He's less likely to say yes, so we'll pause this. Yeah, he's not gonna let me in there, guys, so we're gonna see if we can't, figure something out to where we can get a better view. So I'm gonna pause this again and we'll see what we can do. Alright, we came around to the other side of that road. We're gonna see what we can see from here. Got fake news parked over here. I mean, Fox 2. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could get down that road. Okay. I don't know how far down that road I can get, but I can get down that road. Sit here and wait for a minute for traffic to clear. Wow. And some of this stuff will never be able to be rebuilt. Because of where it's sitting. Look at that, just destroyed. Wow, look at this one over here too. Absolutely destroyed. Huge pine tree right there. Totally destroyed that building. That pole barn. But hey, at least the house is still standing. grabbed into trees. Oh my God. Whatever was there, the building's completely gone. And that trailer's all destroyed. Man, look at all this. Holy crap. Total loss. Jeez. Wow, they really did get hit hard here. There's a motorhome flipped on its side. Whole roof, all the shingles are gone off of that roof. Power lines are non-existent. Poles are there, but the lines are down. These massive trees just uprooted. It's insane. I mean, just look at them. Then you got the house down there. Can't really see that house very well from here, but massive trees down everywhere. See, this is the part of Unionville, Union City I didn't see before. Huge trees down everywhere in here. Okay, this looks like as far as I can get. Again, power lines are on the ground. I mean, just look at all the debris over there. You zoom in on it a little bit better. There's so much debris over there. I mean, that used to be a boat right there. Their whole pole barn is in shreds all over the hillside. Just all these big trees torn down. There's a house right up here that's completely leveled. Right up over there. You can see the pile of debris there. There used to be a house there. Now it's just nothing but a pile of debris. Wow. Cars in the pile of debris. Multiple cars. Jesus. There's pieces of houses scattered in the tree rubble. Quite the mess. Here's that boat I was talking about. Right there next to that van. Mangled. Wow. I didn't even see that on the way through. All these beautiful old mature trees gone. There's a motorhome right there, flipped on its side. And this house here is completely gone. The back wall's gone, the roof's gone. All their stuff is scattered out through there. They're looking for their stuff. Man. And then you got this place here. I don't know if that was a house or I think it was just a pole barn. I don't know. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Literally pieces of tin roof stabbed into the trees 30 feet off the ground, just stabbed into it. Mind-blowing. There's plywood and shingles all stuck up in the trees. Get to this next section and you can actually see these houses that are right on the bluff going down to the river's edge. They're probably going to have to tear them down and they probably won't be able to rebuild them because of where they're situated. Building codes have changed. I don't think they'll let them rebuild them. 2 walls left of the fort, and the roof's gone. This motorhome right here we're gonna pass. The front end of it's ripped off. Pieces of stuff out in the water. I can see it. Aluminum siding and other stuff floating in the water and sinking in the water. But right here, this pile used to be houses. And look, there's, you know, they're kind of still there, but they're all destroyed. Every one of them is just freaking destroyed. Roof's gone, trees on it. Absolute destruction. You got this house right in front of us missing half its roof. Next house over's got some damage to its roof. There's a trampoline all wound around that tree. This house here on the right fared fairly well. They're just missing a little bit of siding. House on the left here, all their garage doors got ripped off. Yeah, Union did get hit pretty hard, but I still think Three Rivers got hit hardest. Trees down. Power line's about to snap because it's got a tree on it. Tree down there. Looks like the roof peeled off part way on that building. down right here. Part of their garage is gone. Yeah, so Union City got nailed a little harder than I had originally thought. Power in this city. More down trees. There's a trampoline. Okay, I came through here already. I hadn't gone south of here, so yeah. Alright, so they got this cleaned up a little bit. I didn't know Union City had gotten hit so hard. Crazy. Come on, move that Bronco out of the dang way. Craziness. Alright, I think I'm going to end this video now and head for the home front. So I'm not seeing anything I haven't already seen now. So we'll catch you on the next one.